A police official in Oklahoma has been charged with criminal assault after video surveillance found him beating a suspect with the butt of his gun. Now, the video that we're about to show you is difficult to watch, but apparently they were going after a suspect in a high-speed pursuit. They finally got the suspect to stop. They tried to get him to get out of the car, so one police official took the gun and used it to break the window open and drag him out. What you're about to see is what followed that situation. Take a look. So they used the barrel of the gun in order to crack that windshield, not the windshield, the window open. And thankfully the gun didn't go off. But as soon as they had already apprehended the guy, right, they've restrained the guy, he's on the floor, that cop that you saw in that video kept using the butt of the gun to hit him in the head. Now, Owasso Police Lt. Michael Dwain Denton, who's 49 years old, has been suspended and faces assault and battery with a deadly weapon and reckless conduct with a firearm following the high-speed chase on June 14th. Now, according to prosecutors, Denton demonstrated a conscious disregard for the safety of other law enforcement officers and created a situation of unreasonable risk for his fellow officers and Matthews by using the shotgun. Look, I'm glad the prosecutors are going after him, but look at the framing there. The framing is all about the police officials. Okay, yes, he did put the police officials in danger as well. He almost killed a guy, right? The suspect. He's not supposed to do that either, but I guess they realize that most people don't care about that. So they got to frame it as if it only matters about the police officers.
So I don't know what's worse, when he jams the barrel of the gun and hits the guy a couple of times through the window, because if anything goes wrong there, it blows the guy's head off, right? Or after they've already apprehended him, he starts hitting him with the butt of the shotgun, right? Because they're both terrible for two different reasons.
Yeah.
So right there, I mean, the guy could have easily been killed, so I guess I'm a little bit more worried about that. But now, on the other hand, he's apprehended, so this is just totally gratuitous. Right? There's already the other two guys on him, and he's like, let me take a couple of shots. Now, one of the things that the prosecutors were mad about is that he accidentally hit one of the other cops. Okay, so that's why you get all that language about, like, oh, he put the other cops in danger. They're like, oh, the criminal, the guy we apprehended. Who cares about him? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess he mangled him, right?
Yeah.
But oh, he grazed one of the officers. That's a serious crime.
Right. I mean, look, prosecutors are usually very protective of police officials, which is why I found it strange that they were going after this guy pretty aggressively. But you should also know that this cop has a history with using police brutality. In fact, in 2011, he was fired after a video showed him mocking a handcuffed suspect before repeatedly elbowing him in the face and the head. He was fired as a result of that, and then he appealed that decision, and he was reinstated and paid back pay that was about $350,000.
No, it's amazing. So the guy... rightfully fired. I mean, it's not like they don't know the guy's trouble, right? And so they fire him over elbowing somebody before. This is not an isolated incident. And then they have to give him, the exact amount was $366,000 after they reinstate him. Then they got to put him back on the street. I actually feel for his superior officers in this case. They fired him in the first place. They tried, right?
Yeah.
So look, we look for injustice. In this case, like, the guys did all they could, right, to get him off the streets, but a judge put him back on the street and gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars on top. And then I guess he shouldn't be surprised, and the system shouldn't be surprised when the guy did it again.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why all of a sudden the cops are so, upset about this situation, it's because other cops were in danger. Yeah. That's the only reason they're up and at him, as Anna explained. But again, to be fair, earlier cops had fired him when he'd only hurt a suspect. So you can't really blame his superior officers too much here. It's just this guy appears to be out of control.